What is up, guys? Hello and welcome. So today I am actually going to be talking about Coast Guard. Now this is actually pretty much the last job that I have not covered actually. So once I cover this, I will have covered pretty much every job at least once. So let's go ahead and get right into this. So first off, you will need to come down here on the map to Elysian Island, basically to the Merryweather headquarters. And whenever you drive in here, you come over here to the left. There will be this area for you to step into, and then you can switch your job over to Coast Guard. Then once you have done that, just walk into this circle right here, and you'll see where it says go on duty E. You can press E to go on duty, and then we wait. Now there's going to be, it may take like 20 seconds or so, and you will get a job. There will then be three things that show up on the map that I will show once they show up, so I'll be back. So I should probably talk about the fact on why this little waiting mechanic is a thing. That is actually in place because this is a co-op job. You do it as a team if there are other players that are doing Coast Guard. Currently, I am the only person, as you see, fleet size 1. I'm the only person doing this, but you can actually do it as a team, and that 20-25 seconds or whatever gives other people time to ready up or go on duty as well and join the fleet. If you do get here and it says that the fleet is currently busy, you'll just have to wait a little bit for them to get back from their current job, and then you can join in and join them on the next rescue. And this is definitely better to do as a team because you're trying to find a ship in the sea, which I will show you. As you see there, you'll see what I mean by how big it is. So that showed up down there. As you see, a ship is in need of assistance in the Los Santos International Airport area. Search area zone is roughly 11.23 nautical miles squared. There are 3 injured on board. So they just showed up on the map. They are now flashing. So you have a Swift, a Coast Guard Swift here. This is probably the fastest out of everything. But the downside to it is that you can only pick up 1 patient at a time. So this is good for finding the ship, but not as good for actually taking patients once you have found it. Now, these 2 options, you have the Predator and then a Predator on a trailer. I'm going to come over here. Actually, it won't spawn, but if you come over here and walk into this area, as you see, choose your vehicle, press E to choose Predator on a trailer. It'll spawn a truck with a Predator on a trailer. That is if, say, your location is way up here. You don't want to have to, say, drive a boat all the way over here to get to it. What you would do is bring the truck over here, or drive your truck over here, and then put your boat in the water somewhere closer, then drive to it, because going that far on a boat will take quite a while. And the reason why you use the boat is that yes, it is slower, but you can carry up to 3 passengers with you, so it will actually save you some time as far as back and forth that you would have with the helicopter to pick up patients. So since this is a 3 patient, since this is a there are 3 patients to go save, I'm going to use the boat for this first one. I'll probably do it again and actually use the helicopter so you can see how that works also. But for now, I'm just gonna pick this Coast Guard boat, and once you have done that, what you will see is that we have this very big white area on the map. This is the area that you have to search for the boat. So as you can see, this is very big. It actually even goes off the map down here. You can't really go that far. So just drive to that area, and if you're in the boat, basically just drive around until you find the boat. And if you're in a helicopter, same thing. Just sort of fly over the area until you find the location of the boat. You do have to get decently close to the ship that you're looking for. But I will drive over here. Getting some lag, don't really know why. And if you see those flares, that is not the ship. That is actually a flotsam. That's a fishing thing. I will possibly make a video talking about this, but that is not the ship. The flares that you see in the water are not for the ship. They are a different thing, basically. So you can ignore those. But now that I am in the area, I'm sort of just gonna drive around until I find the ship, and so I will be back once I find it. So there we go. Okay, finally I found it. That took like 17 minutes, 20, well, I'll round it up, say like 20 minutes to find this thing. So it does take quite a while. So once you get close enough to it, it'll show up on the map sort of as this little symbol right here. And you can either rescue with helicopter or you can rescue with the boat. As you see, injured person needs to be loaded on your boat. Dock your boat steadily next to the ship. All you have to do is just stop next to it and they will load onto the boat. Stand slowly. It'll load all of the injured people onto the boat. And then once they are all on, it will tell you the location that you need to go to. If you see in the bottom left there, there's a little, the same icon for the hospital. That is where you need to go. It's going to be on the shore. Basically, there's locations around the coast where these will be. And you just drive up to them. So I will once again be back once I'm over at this location over here. Here we are at the ambulance. You will see it sitting on the beach, sort of just pull up, sort of close to shore, and they'll all jump off. And once they have jumped off, it'll say in the side where it says task, return to HQ, and that just means you need to head back to the Merriweather HQ. So I'll be back once I'm over there. Okay, and so you don't actually have to be like back into HQ for it to count. Right there it goes. And you will get EMS XP as well as player XP, and then get paid for each of the rescues. So I'm going to find a ladder somewhere around here. I believe there's one on the other side. And now all I have to do is just wait for the next call to come in. And then instead of spawning the boat, I will wait right here and spawn the Swift. So I'm just going to hang out here until the next call comes in, and we can spawn in our helicopter and use that once that happens. So, oh, okay. It gave me the job, but I have to, I guess, go further down this way for it to actually give it to me. Yep. So, I'm just gonna hop over here a little ways. There we go. So this one is 2 on board up in the Palomino Highlands. I really want to kill something. Just rage, you know? Okay. Palomino Highlands, I think, is over here. We'll see. So I'm just gonna hang out for a second and wait for this to show up. There we go. And come in here. Oh, okay, so as you see, the helicopter is being prepared, so you actually have to wait for it. As you see, it is at 75 seconds. So I guess we'll be doing a little more waiting, and we'll skip ahead to whenever it's ready to be spawned. Okay, there we go. The timer is up, so now you can actually spawn in the helicopter. Oh, my controller's not plugged in. Okay, there we go. Now it's plugged in. There we go. Yeah, I was actually correct. It is over here. Wow, that is a pretty big area. So this will sort of work the same way as the boat. Basically just go to the area, sort of fly around until you find the ship. And once you do, then I'll show you what you need to do. So I'm going to go over here, fly around, see if I can find the ship. Hopefully it'll be a little quicker than with the boat. And we shall see. And sort of something that I would sort of recommend doing is zoom in on your minimap by either holding down Z or down on your D-pad. It'll expand. It'll expand your minimap down on the bottom right. That is helpful. And another thing is basically to sort of, what I do is sort of make a loop around the outside and then sort of go back and forth. Sort of just pick a direction and sort of go back and forth. North and south is easiest because you get north marked on your map. So I would say, you know, sort of just go north and south, just sort of going in stripes up and down the whole area. I doubt that'll be over here, but better check just in case. So yeah, I'll be back once I find this. Hopefully it'll be quicker. We shall see. Okay, there we go. We found it. I guess it was here. So as you can see it right there on the map, all you have to do, what you want to try and do is get your helicopter over the ship. It'll let you know where you said too high, too low. Let's go up a little bit more. And there we go. Okay. Once you hold the helicopter steady, it will like hold you in place, and you just have to wait for people to get pulled up. This is actually exactly how the Coast Guard does it. They sort of just hook you by your belt and hope for the best. Definitely don't need to stabilize your back and neck or anything in case you have injuries. It's not necessary. So since you can only carry one at a time, once you pick up one person, it will point you to the nearest hospital. In this case, I guess it's St. Fiacre Hospital. Fiacre, I don't know how to say that, but just go to the location on your map. As you see, same as before, it's sort of like the EMS drop-off symbol. Just go to that on your map, and you'll drop off the patient. Oh, I forgot to mention, yeah, that was much quicker. It only took maybe like 6 minutes compared to the almost 20 minutes that the other one took. So it is a lot quicker. You can cover a lot more ground quicker with the helicopter, but you can only carry one passenger at a time. So really, it would be nice to have at least two people, one person in a helicopter, one person in a boat, to find the aircraft and then pick them up. So I does not want to drop them off. Oh, there we go. Okay, that was weird. Guess you have to be a little bit more on this left side. So, all you have to do to complete this is basically go back over there to the same location. It will still be marked on your map as this little thing right here. Just go back to the location, pick up any other passengers, do the same thing, bring them here. Once you do that, it'll give you the same return to HQ. Just fly back to the HQ, and once you do so, the job will end and you'll get paid for the rescues that you have done and get the same EMS and player XP. So I believe that is actually everything for this. If you do have any questions, you can leave those in the comments. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.